Building tomorrow today with Rightmove. Looking for quality, reliability, and innovation in your next big build? Choose Rightmove Engineering and Construction, Sierra Leone's trusted name in transforming ideas into enduring structures. We don't just build projects, we craft landmarks that stand the test of time. From state-of-the-art offices and modern homes to fuel stations, water systems, and infrastructure, our team delivers precision, passion, and perfection. At Rightmove, we are not following industry standards, we are setting them. Through cutting-edge technology, uncompromising safety, and sustainable solutions, we are building a brighter, stronger, and safer Sierra Leone. Visit us at 54 Campbell Street, Freetown, or call 078399475 or 077504338. Rightmove Engineering and Construction. Building quality, building trust, building the future.
Where heritage meets progress, Sierra Leone welcomes a new chapter of regional cooperation. From the 4th to the 8th of May, Sierra Leone will play host to a vital regional dialogue, the 32nd Conference of Directors General of Customs, WCO West and Central Africa Region.
It is my distinct honor on behalf of the government and people of Sierra Leone to warmly welcome all distinguished delegates to our shores for the upcoming 32nd Conference of the Director General of the WCO-WCA region. From the 4th to the 8th of May, Sierra Leone will proudly host this important regional gathering, bringing together leaders and experts committed to advancing customs excellence across our region. Guided by this year's theme, a customs that protects society through its vigilance and commitment, we reaffirm our shared vision for modern, adaptive, and resilient customs administration.
This important gathering will focus on strengthening regional cooperation, improving border security, and advancing trade facilitation at a time when customs administrations are adapting to changing global trade and digital transformation. Sierra Leone remains committed to modernization, innovation, and efficient border management, looks forward to contribute meaningfully to the practical solutions and the future of customs administration in the region.
On behalf of the Board of Directors and management of the National Revenue Authority, I welcome you to Sierra Leone with warm hospitality.
Join us and experience the best of Sierra Leone's hospitality.
Wise men bank with UBA. Wise women too with UBA.
School pupils in Sierra Leone, do you have a creative writing skills? Would you love to win a brand new laptop and a scholarship grant worth up to 50,000 new leones? Then, this is your moment. The UBA Foundation, with support from UBA Sierra Leone, in collaboration with the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary School Education, is proudly launching the 5th edition of the 2025-2026 UBA National Essay Competition, as the UBA Sierra Leone has teamed up with the Institute for Legal Research and Advocacy for Justice, ILRAJ, to make it bigger and better. Are you a senior secondary school pupil anywhere in Sierra Leone? Then get ready to showcase your ideas. Write a handwritten essay of not more than 500 words on the topic gender-based violence in schools, causes, consequences, and solutions. And yes, the rewards are exciting. First prize, a brand new laptop plus a 50,000 new leones scholarship grant. Second prize, 30,000 new leones. And third prize, 20,000 new leones. Remember, your essay must be handwritten. not typed. Upon submission, please include your full name, passport photograph, your age, town and district, school name, and of course, the name and phone number of your parent, guardian, or teacher. Submit your essay at any UBA branch, MBSSE Regional Office nationwide, or the ILRAJ office, or send us a scanned copy to cfc-leon@ubagroup.com. For more information, please call us on 078 200 200 or 099 22 11 22. Deadline for submission, April 30th, 2026. So, sharpen your pen, share your ideas, and be the voice for change. Visual impaired students are also encouraged to apply. The UBA Foundation National Essay Competition, Unlocking Young Talent and Shaping the Leaders of Tomorrow. Write it, submit it, win it.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to another edition of the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty TV, where they stream on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Where they bring this edition come to you this Tuesday morning. My name is Khadija Bangura, and finally it's the raining season.
Yeah.
I know we are awake this morning.
I know, it's very difficult to wake up at this period.
Good morning and welcome to now we on winter this na Africa, and just one rain, small rain will come the streets them.
I know.
All the dirty them don't come na the streets, the pothole them not for talk terrible. If I don't to pothole anymore, if you are gutters, if you dey drive na the streets of Freetown, most parts of Freetown, the dirty all don't take over, and the pothole then don't feel back gutter. And okay, the road maintenance fund then just seem quiet, and then they take out taxpayers' money, fuel who they buy, then get some amounts where they go to them for maintenance. But I'm not sure say they really the maintenance some of the roads there, because if they do regular maintenance, they pothole them not for deep. So, but I think we need for look for the road maintenance fund, and we need for carry them for ask questions on how they don't utilize the money they then they take from people within the scene for maintenance of the roads, because the roads are really, really, really terrible, especially when the rain stand up big come. But anyway, we will try for bring them and ask them questions about what they do to taxpayers' money.
Alright, well, it's Tuesday and now the 5th day of May 2026. And inside this edition of the Breakfast Show today, you were going to follow the news. Perhaps you know or you don't know. Over the weekend, Friday and Saturday for being specific, the University of Sierra Leone, FBC, students them way in at the campus been get some violence incidents them way happen there. Say them club business them not they done at the university. We don't they see in and out university don't they say then they ban the club activities them. But them can they where can don't take 1-2 years you they see them begin come back small. This incident will be happen over the weekend. Be make police be even go there when at that time they be able to put the situation under control. While the university don't pull back another public notice who said they don't make the students they don't know say they don't put ban back on all club activities them. When they can know waiting ignite this other ban and how effective the University of Sierra Leone go ensure say this time around where they don't say they don't ban the club activities them, then go ensure say the students them not see that happen again, because most times so that happen the one way they stay at the campus can get challenged, because some man they were not the parts of the clubs them, but where the incidents them of violence can happen, it can affect some of them. Now some students and they were in a police custody because of this incident will happen. When they can't talk to the university for can know waiting and they do for ensure say the ban where they don't put on their activities here, the students them not go violate them. And also now this edition of the Breakfast Show today, yesterday we see Budget Advocacy Network after the Audit Service Sierra Leone been pull a notice say but 44 government institutions then they will not agree for submit the 2025 financial reports. They concern don't come from them for sake of this. So they can talk to Audit Service Sierra Leone how this they unbug the audit process, and also what's not the penalties them where they for government institution them we not agree for go by the requirements and where the constitution say them for do for sake of auditing. Also now this edition of the Breakfast Show, and also we can go now full package. Learn get the information as we said they get them na this particular platform. We therefore can talk to the headmaster na blind school, where they can tell we the status of the school, and they can celebrate the 70-year anniversary, waiting at the challenges and achievements of the Milsamagai School for the Blind. We go for discuss that also in this edition of the Breakfast Show.
All right, well, on the studio this morning, the first issue we'll go look at inside this segment. Now, for can talk to the Director of Communications for the University of Sierra Leone, Dr. Tonia Musa. We go can give we update as we understand, say the university and the Sierra Leone police, they do joint investigation now on the incident where happened at Frabe College over the weekend. Good morning, Dr. Musa, and welcome to the Breakfast Show.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you for getting me here, and I bring with viewers and greetings from the management and the family of the University of Sierra Leone.
All right, now we start for look back. Who say all of this happened before it come out to the public? Say, allegedly riots be there happen at the university over the weekend, and then say na students them within a different camps them na them be the riot na the university. From una your findings as administration, waiting I don't get that so far. Waiting be lead to the riot.
Well, this unfortunate incident happened Friday to Saturday, and then the seriousness of it happened Saturday night. So we do clean Saturday. We've been there for call meeting. The meeting they were able to get updates from security personnel that within our campus, and self the police them back. We've been there for camp that next day. We do clean Saturday, we'll be there for meet. And we also get update from the warden of students. We inside with administrative arrangements that in they directly deal with the students there. And then we also get update from Semco na property management group where they under NACSA, NACIT, where we get for will be outsource the management of the hostels to them. So the one where they take care of the hostels under that group, they instead been get update. But waiting be common from waiting we get is that you get students clubs then we been get arguments, over who side them for Sidon, and then personality conflict in terms of superiority, also come up among them. Unfortunately, we get unclear say they been get for destroyed more than 30 doors now the hostess. Now block A, block C, and other locations then. And again, we see say whether destroy them doors there or damage them doors there. Students they be there within the rooms then, where also they been there for, injure some of them property there like computer, other things they all we see and say, them be done already damage them. And in extension, the very student that will be involved in this or the one that will suffer that next day before do clean, they don't send pictures then, they don't send videos then of them damage then they in social media. It happened at net around then 8 o'clock, moving now to 11, 12. So the place be tense and again blackouts been there. So it been difficult for other staff then come down there. The deputy vice chancellor, the one with the head from Bay College campus, himself also been there for report say some, gang of people then come before your entrance and then be whole bottle that next day. Again, in that report, we get unclear say people then be involved in a net will be wear mask. So you're not going to even determine whether a student there or not. But they all been there, then they run at the hostess, then they send stone, and the one where they take care of the hostess and the like. So we also get unclear say Puda be car up from 3 planting end, we be load people them, we then come, then get bottle, they enter in a campus. So that have been the situation where they present to we. Based on that, the police they been get for come. And then there be the initially na ACOM police they been there, though the number not been due for let it respond to the situation. So then get for get reinforcement from Central Division, we been get for go. So that morning, the 10 o'clock, we been there for call management meeting for assess the situation and see what thing will happen. In that we meeting there, we been get the LUC within our ACOM. We be also get the AIG, Mr. Sylvester Kruma, within the region, who side from Bay College there. So they all come, they look at the situation, ask some questions, then the security they report, the police they report, and even the administration also, including the DVC waiting he experienced that next day. So it can a shock because like way you been start the conversation, you say it can come on and off. But before now, then tension can normally not do. They can get them. Either they send stone pan themselves or they broke bottle. Then at the end we will call police, then they scatter. But this time around it happened that damage don't come inside. And the painful part is the hostel facility not do for the number of students the way we get. Before now, Fambu go left for no say, students be there na hostels. It's a way we self go college. But the way the hostels been there for damage to some point, they been there for pull all man from the hostels. Thank God that Badia become for help, that Badia project, they rehabilitate the hostel. For let them even can they back, it take we 1 year for think in which way the students go can they maintain their facilities there. Now that one they be lead we for let we bring outsource the management to Semco so that they will see say that somebody else they manage and then they go able for shape their mind and take care of them. Khadija Mabel will not they see again that kind of situation at other universities then. In this age, even if you vex or something happen to you, for let you go damage who say you they sleep. And then would they also look at and say, but who people they want access hostels? It come out clear back to we say some people that even they not that hostels they where they don't do. They be done in a college, they don't do college, then they do other things then, but they still they. So it can't to we a shock. For let we also look at this situation further. Now the university not to today they put ban pan student club business. They be put ban pan student club business far back with Dr. Minkailu Ba na being minister late under the time of President Anes Bai Kuruma. As a result of the intention there will be the report or happen under student activities then. But waiting be don't happen, we see and say then a motor man then. And then if they want for actually learn again one aspect of na extracurricular activity, now one part of extracurricular activity, na socialization, how then they enjoy their social business. If then get gardens, then they get locations they will side for day, as long as not a problem, because like Gulu they talk so now, garden day for FB's Oba, garden day for St. Edwards, garden day for AA. So then garden then the student then go sit down there as somebody that we don't come on at their old school problem no day. But no sooner they don't come panel club business there, so tension can always there. So based on the need for actually bring sanity in the campus, even allow police there for let them do the investigation, and then sure say the other student that will not even reside in the campus, let them go able access and learn. Time not they far from examination. So the administration invoke that policy we already ministry be don't put say ban it on all club activities, and we go further for explain that ban simply means no students that will not allow them gather in the name of club na campus. Chanting day, what students can they do? Una can just left sit down there, una see, then they sing, then they waka, then they process. We put ban pan, that's all. Because this particular incident will happen, we not to police, we not been there, the police then they investigate. But the central report where they give, now be argument between two clubs. One na the Libras, the other one na Climax. And the tension reached to the point of now we supposed for Sidoya, now we all sit on place this. Then they put oil there and the like. It end up to riots. So administration deem necessary say, in the interest of everybody when at security, let all clubs activities stop for now.
Now, most of them challenge back we make the student union government elections, not be on the whole. But we get information this BNTM now, so we don't allow them say them for do the student union elections. This particular violence will happen. It gets any connection to that?
Well, we dey wait now for the police investigation. Because if not being thing will happen, we not get any kind damage where we see so. Within we own system, we before don't start the investigation for begin hearing or listen. But for now, until we get waiting police, they come out with, because the damage we don't go beyond we own control as administration. So we dey wait. But when you talk about election, yes, again we can't to the fact say the students then for be part of the decision making structure. That's how way they deal with their welfare. For sake of that, we always say that their own governance business for camp. But like me and you go look and say, it don't become pattern. At any point in time with the election, they don't call it a draw near. If one set of students there or group feel say chance not go there for win, they go easily go into that kind of tension. We go meet with put the whole election on hold. But this time around, whether something like this connects to election or not, where the AIG come, it also assure we say no election not in a salon where they don't ready for conducts, where police not they provide security, including the presidential election and all other by-election, once we don't provide the framework for election. So we know, in fact, say we cancel election where we don't they talk about. No, we they only look out for the conducive environment and put modalities in place for conduct the election.
Doc, let we look at the security of the campus itself, because when you be explained earlier as to the incidents that happened over the weekend, among the people in weekend you see them see boss we pura we come with people some man be done mask, we may they not able to identify who that do waiting. How secured the hostels be outside picking in the stay?
When I don't want them make this whole thing fearful, it happened on net we lights no day. Then at some point now, the female hostess You know, if you watch the video with the student they send on social media, you dey even see say police they been there at the door, whether na tear gas or whatever for control the situation. And you know now say sometimes we demand then kind intention we can bear with them. But no sooner it don't reach to woman there, you know, different thing can happen from what will be done there. So it become again scary. For really see say the tension not only be there at the male hostess, it also extend at the female hostess. Scaring again because na net we don't know. You know, students know they use masks. So now moving forward, they even plan for provide special ID card for the student that within our hostess, different from you know the normal ID card and way the student that they get. So that in case of that kind of thing, and the police have come anybody, it will able know say Khadija, you not student, na hostess you there, they able identify you for the hostess.
Most students them always get ID cards.
No, it different. What you they talk, the student that will reside na hostel. The situation we come to it, they say people they load inside poda na nets. They come na campus for you know reinforce the riots.
So now make I ask about the security, because if there is proper security, you can't just see put on a net whether there is light or not. People in Kandong and they go attack.
Interestingly enough, Frobe College routes, not to route walking close. Wait I mean like campus where time don't reach. Then they put gates no more to cannot they pass again. That place they open throughout because alternative routes not there. The one where they go by Leicester Road, they're not done at it. So now that routes they then they use.
So
we also can get police then waking they. But the time when then they come out there, you know, he left today. So this all they expose say that we need security na that campus day.
So is it safe for say the campus as it is currently not safe for the student the way reside there?
Well, when this incident don't happen, from that next day, Saturday to now, all they talk, police presence very high. Then deploying a strategic area. Because even as we they talk, so we still they get that tension. You know, na social media where they, you know, where they inform we say security alertness for day. So for now, with this way don't happen, security there around. Moving forward, we they actually find ways and means for increased security presence, so that that kind of thing that will happen, it not go happen back.
Not so today then thing begin happen na the campus. The best one I can do now for ban student activities, especially when they were involved in clubs. Whose mechanism wanna go put in place for go beyond just banning club activities? Because when I can ban them with some time, then they revive back.
So we start first with what we call policy. Then we also get rules and regulation. For enforcer, na discipline committee day where they investigate. If maybe I don't do anything, we get for allow natural justice. Even if we meet you stone as students, you know, they stone the other person. They say then get for your you side. Then get for your that person they side. Then get for get witness. Then they're able for determine. But then we want to use any platform like this one now for reach out to parents, reach out to policymakers then, reach out to well-wishers then, say now the situation this. Because of that, the administration don't put ban on all student club activities. And we expect say they go
temporary ban or permanent ban?
Total ban.
The administration go able to put a total ban, because looking at how strong then fraternity there be, even people away not to student there anymore at the university get strong roots to their fraternity there, then they sponsor their fraternity that would exist at the universities.
So again, we can't to the world where be say for let we reach to everybody. You understand? This na collective interest, and not the primary thing where they made the university for na education. So if we want forget atmosphere, we go allow safe learning, then it become collective commitment, collective security. We where they provide the service at the university level, for example, we not to police, we not to soldier. We business and for go teach and manage the environment. Where we don't even put this ban, you understand, until we get the supports from the other actors there.
So my
for
question,
make sure
Dr.
say,
Musa,
yes,
if una as university administration go succeed for ban club activities permanently, at the universities?
By we own policy, yes. But when it comes to any kind violence, that strength there, we rely on police for make sure say it happen.
So now the police will stop them.
One, for example, where they talk to you. Now, like we policy make and clear say certain crimes and they where you commit at the university, we not get any other thing. You they go never return. But you therefore go through due process. Second, we can rusticate you either for 1 year or 2 years. So for let we arrive at that process, we actually get for engage everybody because university you not get other thing. You know they go put yourself by force at university. University once they don't tell you say you're not a student again, you're not a student. But when the police themselves go to we. Sylvester Kuruma, the AIG, he say on plenty occasion where they don't hold them students then, where he don't reach for let them go prosecute them, the administration through, the kind of thing the way you talk, can come again say, well, let we not go prosecute the student then, let we carry them go back, let we use we own disciplinary procedure for handle the situation.
Which mean on
okay. I just give you frank conversation.
Yeah, so
in this case now, the deputy vice chancellor, where the Afrobe College make it clear to the police they say a situation of this nature. Who say people that don't go broke the mouth and the like. Now criminal offense. So we not go get for stop that one day for let you not go courts or no account. It not happen between administration and students. It happen between student and student. And they not show we any reason justification for go broke the mouth then up to 30 and more. So nobody now the administration not go get for stop police from prosecuting they can act then they or else who knows the next day what they go do. And then the way they talk, we always look at yes, now the student and right for come together. But again, now the collective commitment for let we put security and safety in place. So that's why the Khadija, I agree with you say big ones and they strong hands then they waking they support them thing then they. So now that make where we don't take this action here so we they appeal to everybody. Somebody the way he picking the under where he read that kind of thing that next they take do clean ibele go the boy. And if you're not able to reach yourself, if only of lights no day, now more frustration to run. Other people they find it difficult for carry study in a campus, given that they don't really say Saturday tension being there. That one they all know they all got well for education. So now that make we they ask everybody for give support to waiting the administration don't do for ban all the club activities then they let the student then concentrate first on education, let police then do the investigation.
In as much as the police they do investigation and Onana the university don't put the total ban, concerns still there from some of the students here. We come to neutrality from the side of the police. They don't they raise questions and concerns. Then we belong to the club and know themselves about how neutral the police therefore be in this investigation. They arrested and go don't make so far internally waiting on the university don't put in place for investigate instead of just waiting for the police outcome where they don't begin question already.
We own simple in the sense that we don't even try forget the list of all students then. Where they are the hostess from SEMCO where they manage the hostess. We don't also engage with wording of students for update about certain facts then we need relating to the hostess. Moving forward, we also they engage with security then for informing about waiting they happen. But when it comes to arrest now, we not go able as administration tell you whether they don't arrest, whether they don't arrest.
But now police then.
No, they come. Now police get for give that update, so they don't give you that updates. Say now the names of people then this where they don't arrest in respect of waiting don't happen. And again, we therefore allow them for let them do the investigation. This not human beings then. We not even know whether staff or no staff or student or who that police go find as somebody of interest for investigate. So we they allow them because of that kind of damage. Maybe if not be examination malpractice, or not being, any other thing where they happen. We can easily do normal investigation.
So this but in situation, we not institute any internal.
We they do about as the situation is now. We want first of all for let police then establish formally because now that the law give them right for do. Let them tell we say now maybe they behind this. Then from that police list there now we can act on our back.
During the net so this riots with the happen with police can they? they be able for make any arrest?
Well, when we go that security update that morning day, they tell we say there be arrest 4 people there. You understand? As we say each day when the AIG can now, it try for actually tell we say they go get for help we know from the investigation who that they way they arrest, under waiting make the arrest then, and we they wait for that one day now. So for now as administration, we be done day now we host them they sleep where this thing happen. So we know the arrest. Then we don't know how much they don't arrest so far. And who that they don't arrest.
So now the police not able for Gilna any word yet say they arrest anybody and the amount of students them we within a custody.
Perhaps if we get briefing today from them or tomorrow, then they give you that update.
But now on a student them, if police
no, let me get and clear for again, Khadija. No,
Dr. Musa,
now
if police go to the university during a riot and make any arrest from weekend, today is Tuesday. Una supposed for don't know.
No, where you they look at this kind of situation, take and say na something it happen, like what be they talk about election and the like. You understand? If police make arrest on this, there is every likelihood some people then they will go to arrest it. We're not a student. Would they really say people then load inside motorcar cam? Would they really say people then use masks for cam? So we not go able for tell police now say give we update until police it don't reach the level. Now and then a part of their own professionalism.
So from Saturday
you understand?
To now, I don't know if they arrest any student or not.
Officially as administration, they not come with list to it say these are the students that they don't.
Officially, which they
huh?
Which day?
No, I'm not able to forget anything because yesterday between me and you, we did not meeting about this from 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock. We still don't want to sign no more for look at this situation. You know, so meaning we don't go back today. Perhaps update will come up from the AIG or from the LUC about waiting they happen. But for now, I'm not going to tell you say now the total number of these where they don't arrest.
But on a not say all on our students them.
Yeah, the network we go. I say Saturday where we go now the meeting Saturday. They report to we say they arrest 4. Who that then at that 4 day, they not give you details about them. If additional arrests don't happen, we not get it as administration. So that's at the critical side. That notwithstanding, we still there with the police for let them do their work. Because we, even if you go social media, they see some students and they write like we talk say, then they raise concern about police neutrality in the matter. We not to we the direct police or control police. We self open to police then. If police say today you self can't make statement, but wait till you know by virtue of waiting you get, I will get for go day. Administration not go say no go day. So now that make because nobody know they above law. So in the process again, the police there we not go they tell us say when I give we update on this as it happen. Then can tell we say now the time this way don't reach for give we update. We not say as journalists they don't they follow certain events there. Police they keep and take call press conference. When they go to press conference, they present what they happen. So by any way, he left today, you know, for inform we.
So now we don't put a total ban on club activities in the campus. What's are the penalties for violations? Because we know say even before now when they say bandy, then be still they go ahead, they all the activities then.
When they come back, you know, we get policies, rules and regulations will govern the university. To start with, any student who they admit, you get section of undertaking, where they don't give you offer letter, where you they can sign say, I, Mebe Kaba, I agree for abide by the rules and regulations will govern this university. That one day they first of all. Where you they go matriculation, that oath way they take. Now and for that oath again an agreement to the rules and regulations will govern the university. We get rules and regulations will govern university for riotous conducts. So if they don't hold you for riotous conducts, natural justice they allow you say, can't defend yourself, explain yourself. If possible, chance they even come with witness, we go able for ensure. If that one they don't based on the facts where they before the investigation committee or the discipline committee, waiting they recommend, now that action the university they take. In first instance, and they even give room for appeal. When you appeal after that, if you're not able for you know win the situation, the penalty where they put for you, you get and you go. But all this they happen before now. Not a new thing, but we want for help let the public understand that the situation this, because the country where me and you dey now, the tension pass mark.
Dr. Musa, with all your experience at the university, a very seasoned lecturer and administrator, how it feel like na a place where normally una can call the citadel of learning, where una suppose for go teach and groom people who for come back down and be people in a society. Now then they turn out for put up riotous conduct at the university.
Well, all boil back to we attitude, mentality. We get now different generation at university. The time when me been going to university, the one that was small or young, now then have been strange people for see. Meaning when you pass, you age there, you look the way you come. Everybody they take note of you because you small. Now the opposite. Now the one that way big, now they strange for see. Now the university. Most of the one that now when they come, then they call them Gen Z, Gen Alpha and the like.
Gen X.
So that kind of people then they, truly speaking, with also the chop that we don't available, where then they eat. It's they add back to the pressure. The time that when we go university, we don't force, don't go teach like 10 years. Then finally you can't sit down at university. They can't self with your school beginning. So you be the candidate for purpose. But who they can they not really know self waiting bring the kind of university. They just feel say na part of their development as human being. Look how they under. So they can do anything. Now that make we alone not able to solve this problem. Psychologically, we also need people then where they cancel. Then motamaya for CC, then for focus. Security wise, we need the support of the security service provider. Political will, we also need the people that will be they mention. We not get anything for do with university education, but they get something for do with them fraternity, then club, them and the like. For let them give space, let we able for calm them people here, let them self-able learn and contribute to national development. Now, yes, apart from my student life now university, now 20 plus years I don't work now university. I don't they see different people the way they come. We don't they see now this BNT say they recycle people the way they get. Which that means simply you don't do first degree. Political science, peace and conflict studies. You turn again. After 2-3 years, you can't for do law. So you don't spend nearly 10 years now in the university system. From the first one where you become. So they even do first diploma 2 plus 4, you go 6 plus another 4, 10. So that kind of people then they weigh them boku, how for manage them, they become complex because they get double experience. And so most of the tension then how they get.
So the crowd don't difference for
exactly. They just get the one that way they can't come more quick. You get some man we don't come first, me on 10. Over 20 years. He don't go back, he can.
But then people they go involved in such?
Well, if they talk about people the way they influence. So if you not even total for good one, you get the tendency for influencer. So now that make we they actually appeal to everybody.
But then see how they happen, Dr. Musa, not so secret. They know they do them in the hiding because you go then at campus during the day. If they say today this fraternity they come out, if they see the fear, even students them then they afraid. Some went on for mix, they find way escape from the university. So the ban owner say now they put how we go all water away. They know they even they afraid una.
Well, so now that the thing make us say we know hold gun, we know hold tear gas. We don't hold belts. We don't hold anything as administration. The only thing we hold now with instruments there for invoker. But that moment where that tension there, where you they talk so now.
Let me give you a scenario. Happened for dinner campus.
Yes.
One time, a particular fraternity they come out. Then they around airports. Then block the entire place. No, but even una not get mind come on at all.
Yes. So now that make I tell you say. We get with policy, we get with instruments, we also get with sanction. But that side, we relate to, arrest. For example, detain. We don't get that power. Now, only the one that way they provide security. If we don't tell them now, and the whole nation say we don't put ban on this, we don't consider this illegal. So they rely now on the support of the one where they provide security for let them also provide support because this now public institution at the end of the day, you understand? To the student then, we also they appeal to them say this now age of technology. Where this thing happen will be they sleep. Then we witness and they send on social media. Sometimes what we get CCTV, we get drone, we get other recording devices. Where we want let everybody understand. Say in we own energy, we can able use anything and they for collect evidence. But then, like when they talk about that situation, now that time they talk about chanting. Where then the clubs they don't begin the chants, the way where they work out they come out, is scary. So now that make we say let everything of that nature there it be banned for now.
How effective on our own policies they don't work over the years? Because then same club here don't they die don't they come out there all. How effective on our policies they don't work? Because the police way on I rely on now, you go surprise perhaps for no say some of them even belong to some of them groups here.
I know whole brief for them, honestly. You understand? This now room of accountability through media platform. It will be fine again beyond we or beyond me. You get the other stakeholders. You know, it will be fine beyond me. You get the other stakeholders then. Let them also provide their own narrative commitment to this process. The side of the police and even the side of the students then. You understand? This not a thing will happen between administration and student. Like, oh, be they talk about fees, oh, they talk about examination, malpractice, and the like. No, this na club to club. And the only way we were able to get safe environment now when we put stop to them. For that moment.
All right, Doc. Continue for the between at the program, Dr. Tonya Musa. Let me just go to the campus day. As yesterday we report Fudia to Waliko, bingo talk to some of the students and for no waiting and make up of the total ban we on a place on the club activities. Let we watch and we'll come back to you shortly.
Hello viewers, this is Nigeria about an hour and today we're going to go college. Inside the University of South Africa, they don't run all club activities that they take place on campus. Well, I can't reach the concept of students, but listen a really big for this banner service and that we put out. Well, join me as we get the views of students that occupy the production.
Also, I must know the different types of clubs. We get club STEM where when a social club STEM where then their activities different from other club STEM. Like we get the engineering society or that is a different club. But the one them way get fraternal attachment to a more. Now I think say therefore concentrate to. And for me, I think it's the right step in the right direction because they just build up for the elections, students in body, and it's been 2 or 3 years. If memory is out of one on this campus, this by third year, we have not held a student union elections. So, and this will be a perfect opportunity for us to get your student union representation. But then, this has been disrupted by the campus, Wahala, Kuskas, and whatever. When a student perpetrate them. And so, if the administration say now that their club activity they all stop, for me, let them concentrate on that particular aspect of clubs. Whether the fraternity or how do you call it, cultism or so, where they practice at the campus.
Well, to me, at some point I'm glad and at some point I cannot glad. The reason why I make a glad is the violence too much. Like anything what they do, they're unveiling, especially the 2 clubs there where we get at this university. Fest can happen. And that's because a lot of destruction. And also, the way how they don't class this club business is like, when you don't belong to that club, you know they get a position. So I think now, say, when they don't ban this thing, we still now say, we were neutral, we go can't get access now for really apply for some certain position. And the reason I make an like this still don't do for my grandpa team, they don't do safu. And this club, sometimes they give me joy because what they see, they do them performance, they go out, they do them some activities, they really fine because now students' life. But all the same, we're really happy with them ban and back.
So there is this fraternity club where, I don't know, that was I think around 6 o'clock or thereabout, where they just meet me and tell me, say, they say we can grab. Imagine sometimes where they make for students for to relax and all that thing and they where you pen, you know, even they themselves. Just say we can grab it or else other things can happen. So like myself, becoming a peaceful student and a whole high position at the campus, I decided, well, make a gap and begin talk some words and all that. So I decided for gap. So for me, the ban actually called for, and any side who side mayhem take place, to stone, to scars take place, and imagine you have over 1,000 students at this campus. You know, we just say let things just go about. Imagine now we things they are the heights, and so definitely therefore put measures in place, and one of it is banning student activities. You know, we therefore do it extracurricular activities. For me, I support that ban and something way for the effective side of it. It's something way also very questionable. Now that the police then they on campus, but I want to know how long they will continue for day, because it's also very important.
As a student, I think that's one of the best decisions where the university do establish, where the university don't make. Because in necessary, but put a ban on some of them, they are organizations they have to so peaceful then at the university. More especially for other innocent students, students they will not belong for their own safety and for their own peace.
As of now, I was in a very rigid and strict decision they don't make so far. Because like club activities don't do at the campuses for quite a long time. So like that one will not be able to example. But herein they don't really involve in violence, which will lead to other things. Like it's necessary at this moment so they don't put stop to that. But they don't will take them off because you don't inspire people, them will get leaders, them will get people that will way they into these things like they admire, where people they admire also want to be part of their lifestyle and all. So like I would say for the moment, the decision we don't take is fine.
Viewers, actually the views of students and what they think for the ban we actually put out on all clubs activities where they take place on campus here. This is key add your voice to this by saying the comments and the reviews. Till next time, you know, if you have to get you one.
All right, welcome back. Well, that's now the views of students them na FPC as Pudia to Becky Wally Cobbing go talk to them after where the university been pull notice to them say they don't put a total ban on club activities. Them Yusuf don't watch Dr. Musa, the students them don't tell the public waiting and think about this particular ban. I know say some certain sets day we go glady, some go they we no go glady, we actively involved in all of this. But at the end of the day, when the police go don't do then investigations them and hand over to una the reports, but waiting and go find out waiting una go do to una students them if una find any of them wanting for the incidents we happen over the weekend.
We dey enforce with rules and regulations as best as possible. I mean, just small thing and that. Then other group then like then History Society, POSO, Makosa, not to them group then they we banned. Where the student they be the talk, but now then fraternity group then sorority, you know, now then we banned. Not to like then History Society, POSU or Engineering Society or Makosa and the like, you know, even Law Society, then group that they still get the, you know, freedom for operate. Now then other group that you the student tell you say, even Usa NBC don't, you know, somebody or group of people then tell and say, come on here. If you not come on here, this and that kind of thing they happen Fridays lead to Saturday tension. Now we get here for Sidon, now we for there. You know, so we see and say we all a human being. Again, we not parents then, we not relatives then. The people that they deal with here are not to foreigners then. So anything where they happen to them, now we concern. So me they assure the public, say the university administration ready for use in rules and regulations then, for enforce your declaration as best as possible. We they also appeal to everybody including even the media, for give support to this because it don't border on national security.
All right. Many thanks, Dr. Tonia Musa, Director of Communications from the University of Sierra Leone, joined me this morning for can talk about the incident will be happen over the weekend. The Furabe College campus, Osai riot be happen between students and we join two different fraternity them. Well, according to Dr. Musa, they do the investigation now. And for now, they don't put a ban on all club activity at the university. Will they follow up on the story? And when the university pull word back, we will reach out to Dr. Musa. We will update on the public quickly. Then we just talk to Kindo Amani, a popular comedian na Sierra Leone, where over the weekend he be attend an event to sign be master of ceremony, say President Biobinde, and it be make certain jokes them according to the press release where he pull. He say he make jokes say President Bio no for allow the SLPP for come out na power, and this certain set of people and be misunderstanding joke, and it be issue out a press statement yesterday evening. Well, on the phone we get Kindo Amani. Good morning, Kindo.
Hello, good morning, everybody.
You be issue out a press statement yesterday evening. Also, you been trying for explain yourself about a certain joke we be making an event. Also, His Excellency the President be attend and you na be the master of ceremony for that particular event. According to you, some certain set of people in our society misunderstand this joke. Take we back to also all of this begin.
So I actually do that one day because I normally not explain myself, but considering waiting me position, how I don't carry myself for over 20 years, I just feel say I have respect for people and we actually don't support me. So out of respect, make I explain myself better. Say it was just a joke, and not only people still carry the narrative like for saying an apology. I went to an event. I was hired not from the presidency, not from the government, from the private company where gets the event. So they hire me. I actually crack joke about different things were happening. As I highlight in my press statement, that I crack joke against the presidency. I crack joke against other people. I even highlight the political party where I say I allegedly belong, RUFP. I crack joke around that. I crack joke about my family, my surname, how the Fodes and thing affected me during the 90s. Why they not pick out all them things they needed to for push a narrative? I think some set of people and they want for use me as a scapegoat for vent their anger. I think it's very unfair, unfortunate, and it's wrong. And if things they continue, simply we not need for crack joke again. Because if I crack joke about my family, I crack joke about myself, I crack joke about current affairs where they happen at the government and other things there. I even crack joke about marital situations. Other people go for take offense. That's why everybody will go for the take offense right through. So in a nutshell, they just want to make a just sit down or couple of we just sit down and will not crack joke.
Kindo,
so that I think I just try to make it clear to well-wishers, people in way now sober-minded thinking people where they other side where they already misled, because then go with the narrative, then cut the image like I say let APC come on. I did not even mention any political party except RUFP, and not even in that statement the RUFP one mentioned self it was a joke. I made about myself, about my surname relating to Fodes and Co. So then just try for misunderstand the whole thing, and I feel it's unfortunate at this point in time.
Kindo, you say some certain set of people them why use you as scapegoat and then why use this situation for vent out their anger. Who that's not then certain set of people there?
The people that want to see post now, you see on social media. I think say that one is back all thing. May not be actually bothered about the social media dragging or whatsoever. I'm a public figure. Anybody can write whatsoever thing we want for right. But I think say at the same time, women are public figure, I still get the right for set the record straight. I think one of the things this one I do. USFC, a lot of people in there way one for just misunderstand or mislead the normal or genuine thinking people in Sierra Leone. And I don't feel say they will not use me. You know, they will just not use their situation. I'm not a politician. I've never been a politician. I don't intend for be a politician. I don't ever be part of political party. I don't do several successive governments then we don't pass through this country. I don't work for different people. I've been doing this for 20 years now.
Kindo,
I don't ever get attached to any political party.
When you begin talk earlier, you say you just issued a release day for set the record straight and not to an apology. And as much as you say not to an apology, because of the way how certain set of people like you talk earlier take the utterances and way you make instead that you joke. You get any regrets for the way how it come out based on the fact say according to you not be mean bad for any political party. Any regret at this stage because of the way how people don't take them?
I'm a very calculative comedian. I'm a very calculative person. I don't want to say something I go ever regret because I know what they put out. I know what they say. If you go again to the video or you go watch the full clip, because a lot of people in the way get the full clip, you go watch the full clip, you go see the sequence in which I started the joke, how I crack them, which I've been trying to say. Most of the jokes are sarcasm. We try for bring out issues with the trend, twist them around, make fun out of it.
So whose message in this circumstance, Kindo?
Let me complete. I don't have the power. I will never. Nobody in this country don't get the power for influence an election except the people. Me say na voter. When the time comes, we'll go vote. Nobody don't know the political party I don't ever do. And I know come out begin talk now. When you go to events, now watching the happen at the surrounding, you go get forgive the people. Over how many percent of people where they under now what you are talking to now in the wire, they laughed at it, they enjoyed it. I was complimented. Just outside there, some other people feel say, okay, this joke here, it not go down well with we. It's not my problem.
Because that's my next question, Kindo say. Whose particular message you been the past when you be the address the president now you joke, where you make mention of him not allowing the SLPP for coming to opposition.
I am not a messenger. I am a comedian. Me in a situation I see a crack joke. I was not there to send message to anybody. Who I would not send message to? The president they will send message to. He didn't listen to me. You know the processes for which the president. He was there, he was laughing. A lot of things. I even talk about the military. I even spoke about the tripartite when the president left salon for go Guinea. You know, feel say that one day self na joke where he self feel bad but where I say hey then go tripartite. I talk about the guy where they Guinea, the president of Guinea, say he get his problem and this that he not going to tolerate people for good. A lot of things I talk. Why not pick all the things they do if the message they look for? I was just talking randomly and things that way they make people laugh. And I was mindful of what I say. I don't say anything will go hurt anybody. Now people just want to use that one and they call them so-called utterances. They want to use that particular thing there for use them like a yardstick for reach out or vent their anger, which is wrong. It's unfair to betray to profession. You know, we get things that we say we embarrass person na public. But come on, that thing there, how would I want it for at you? Now that one they go determine 2029, 2032 elections. No way. It has no way for influence anything. Am I that big for influence voters? Them say okay because Kindo don't talk and that's so you get to be. Come on, let people then think out of the box. Let we just not allow there's small things there for make we create unnecessary enemies. You know, or look an innocent man for dent. Nobody can dent me. I've been doing this for a very long time. I don't say I say I'm out of pride. I say I'm out of respect. And one of the reasons and I make a bring that in the house because they don't actually mislead plenty people. they don't make a lot of people misunderstand waiting I stand for all this while. Almost peace campaign I don't support, I don't be part of. Almost projects and I don't try for change narrative. It has never trended like this way when they trend and so. It means the people they just want to see me so-called other side where they feel saying a mistake. And I have no regret for it. It's not a mistake. It's not anything when I like a message at the past. This not just joke. They should accept it as a joke and we stay peacefully. God bless them.
Kindo, this backlash we get from certain set of the public happened few hours to you just concluded show the Laugh and Jam 10th anniversary. It be affect you in any way? Because I mean they see some certain write-up from the set of people that were angry, say they for boycott you show.
Exactly.
They even they call on the supporter, they say them for call on Rokel Commercial Bank for take you ambassadorship where you get with them, or then go close their accounts them with the bank.
Imagine the people the way they talk. If you go watch me, they don't even get accounts in their life. The people the way they talk. So the new people, the genuine Sierra Leoneans, if you see they come online, they put much for one day. I have friends from every corner of this country. I have fans from everywhere. And as I tell you, I want to state them again. I not do this right up because I want to respond to them. I just want to set the record straight for people that don't get the short clip. Let them understand what they're waiting happen. So they try for sabotage the events, they try for do everything, but it was very unfortunate for them. We show everybody came. People from the current dispensation, people from the opposition, people that are neutral, everybody came. Even journalists came. Even Mabel came. She enjoyed herself. I think one of the best events. And always I don't do like this country, not because I want to make money. I want to do it because we want to compete internationally. People that came, they saw the event. They see how typical make it be a Sierra Leonean event. They see how make us so classy, we go match up with any other international thing. I try for change because I've been changing this narrative for some time now. I try for raise the bar so that other people will support we, not only for Kindo Amani, for all other comedians. So now that kind of thing they have been up for.
Kindo, I remember
comedians, just let us be.
Where we been host you the day before you event, we they ask you similar question. If you don't ever crack joke na a political scene where backlash come, you say never in the history of your jokes them where you they crack. So it come as a surprise to you say the society where we don't fend with self right now, certain things the way people they take very serious, even though they come from a comedian like you.
Now that make I say very unfortunate. Actually surprised for this one. Actually surprised because a lot of things that they were say is things they were say that day. Why not this one no more than pick? Because I try for form a balance. They don't just already like paint me negatively to some people we get respect for me. And that make I try for bring this one. I always don't try for calculate what I say in public. How I carry myself, how I dress, how I talk, and all the other things and what they do. We don't make me what I be so today. So unfortunate where people don't begin lately for pick on some small things what they say. So some other time, Bambaye, I go on for crack joke around how things they go in the country, if fuel or whatsoever. Other people will take offense. This one don't give them the platform already for let the other people themselves take offense. So Una go one for say okay, that's who Kindo talk. Come on.
Looking
back, why for say sour?
Kindo, looking back, if you get the same opportunity and platform, you go wish for take back awards them.
Whose word they want to stock and I go regret for take? Hey, if I didn't any gathering, where of course as a comedian, the one thing you know your audience. We can at the audience. And waiting the one for you that you tell them. What thing go make them laugh, they enjoy themselves, now you go tell them. You understand? And I was there, I do waiting and waiting the one for you, they enjoy themselves. If I go back na any setting, when at the other side day. Now waiting, if you say Wait, I go tell His Excellency the President, say, you, ready order, they come for you. I know if I give it makes sense. You know, laugh. In a sweet is like I go Liberty now, Liberty TV. I go to that this Liberty TV. That's also fake news. There, it makes sense, Una. Una go laugh. No, I have to say what will make you happy. What you go even laughter and something from within. Oh, now igniter. That's something they say where they ignite within. You go and make her speak English. They don't make sense. Yeah, really never give for me. Yeah, face man. Yeah, and never forget. We therefore make sure say people forget their sorrow and worries for the time being. After that 10 days, we continue back, we go back to normalcy. I have to encourage the public. Last year, I'm to the public today. I am a comedian and I crack joke for a living. Whatever I say on stage, not take a personal, a joke. And all over the world, comedians are the people where they let slide. Then they say, okay, they're not Christmas, you know, see one of the argue in the public, with somebody that I will leave this a comedian. You know, that means saying a rubbish in the talk. Let me continue to be saying rubbish way no they affect you. You're not supposed to affect you.
But also as a comedian, as to the wrap up, Kendo, as to the wrap up also, even though you say as comedians, not for take way to the talk that serious. Una also they take into consideration the sensitivity of una jokes them, especially periods them where una know say things we get for do with politics, people can take them very sensitive.
But maybe now the thing I try for say from the beginning of this conversation, who would get? It means say, waiting people don't start so they don't want to talk anything around politics again. Because if I talk any other thing back, other person will take offense. You know, let's say for example, I talk something about things where they happen at the country right now, like for say insecurity or fuel price or something where go they happen around. So everything go they gladdy. SFPP not go they gladdy. Come on. So not for crack joke around things. Okay, we don't left, so we don't stay angry. It needs to stop. We need for understand, say, things them they will for talk, we just come on. Then that come to waiting I talk that day. Between me, you and God. Me, you now what they like the institutions with God. When I listen that in the back, baby, how sensitive it is for it make other person feel aggrieved. It was just unnecessary, unfair, and I have to make sure say people really reset their mindset, not go back to normal. When they talk say this country they be and the country they be, and some of them things there, that's simple mindset. They're just entertainers. Entertainers, they talk anything like they song them, the music, the script them, let them be. I don't say anything will go incite, will go create violence. I don't talk anything where they talk about where they demean anybody. That thing what I talk, not reduce nobody, not demean. Oh, they crack jokes about ethnic groups. That day within our situation, we talk about terminated. We talk about the people that were educated, the other who not educated. You understand? That one not get nothing for do to you. Not just common observation where a comedian they see them, a get a bring. You understand? They are not fact. They are not truth. They're just simple things. Them most of the things they can be exaggerated. You know, let people just get this in their mind and understand them and make sure say we work continue well. I know one day of a person I will please. That person don't put something that we can even go here.
Forward, Kindo, going forward, what are the lessons that way you learn from this situation?
Good for that. Yeah, I don't think I learned any lesson though because I just feel like say people want for stop me for do me work. People want for just make I go out of job. Because if you get the mind for say, let them go put me in my office where they work me ambassador because of that thing they will think so. I don't know. So I don't for crack joke again. Because I for continue for crack jokes. I don't go events. I don't know. The only thing where I feel say people for do like that, people for really pay attention to their own. Let them focus on them, team them. You know, instead of they use some petty things them where they bring other people down. You are a political party or group of people. Use your strategy to arrange yourself. And I just joke at the crack. APC call me today for go perform. I will be there. If I know who's the other side, we'll go make them glad they chill. Let them change my name. And you walk also. You understand? So I don't feel say lesson did where I learn. I just feel like some people just expose themselves and try for, make I look back. I know we'll ever look back,
All right.
Thank you very much, Kindo, where you join with this morning for Giwi some of the things then where you put inside the press release where you pull. Well, that's not Kindo Amani, a comedian. Maybe they respond to an incident where happened over the weekend. Was I attend the show when at the MC of the show? It been talk some statements that will not go well with certain sets of people in the society. And for I mean not gonna regret, apologize. They just feel the need say if I explain the exact thing where they happen. You still they watch the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty TV and they'll get different issues. Them more they bring Cantona inside the breakfast show. Just don't talk to Kindo Amani or they can look at another issue now inside this last segment of the breakfast show.
Alright, continue for sending message in the comment section at the different platforms I they watch we live this Tuesday morning, and we continue with the breakfast show. Now we want for welcome at the studio a senior communications officer na Audit Service Sierra Leone when I'm Martin Sandy. Good morning and welcome to the breakfast show, Martin.
Good morning, Mabel.
And this segment of the show, we can talk a little about on our work way on they do as we see on our issue of public notice. Also on a say failure for submit financial statements for the financial year of 2025. Some public entities and they we don't fail for submit, and we make one can talk about then institution we don't fail for submit, how it affects the Auditor General in work, and also penalties them we dey for institutions them we not they submit. But just for a quick rundown, take we to also all this come out for let we arrive to owner issuing a public notice indicating public entities them we don't fail for stick to the requirements them as per the constitution.
Thank you very much, Mabel. The Auditor General na get the power, the mandate for audit all government institutions them and also the people in corporate day. And you not go just do that work there. You get forget enough documents where you go able for carry out in duties them. And the work where we they do now the Audit Service Sierra Leone, we get different type of audits the way we they do. We get the compliance audits where we can do where inside and day we they watch at how then institutions them how they comply with the laws them. And this particular one where we do so now the financial audits where we can do. Financial statement audit. So this particular aspect, you got for give you financial statement first to the Auditor General before ever it is able for carry out the audit. And not until we new at all. Because it is inside the Public Financial Management Act, Section 86, it did it for say, them public enterprise, then state-owned enterprise, they all supposed for give them financial statements to the Auditor General within 3 months after the year done. That means to say by the 31st of March for this year now, 31st of March 2026, then suppose for don't give them financial statements to the Auditor General for 2025, where they not be able for do. And so as a result of that, the Auditor General say, then people here so I need for carry out me work what they do. And so if they're not able for do just don't imagine now from the 31st of March. Where will be the last day inside March. So the general look at and say, this like a human face. We are all humans. Like give them some more time like I see. So it do them back again, give them time 1 month. They're not able for comply at all. So the few were able for comply, we start the audit. The one they were not able for comply at all, because the people them now then get that kind mandate for carry out in duty for audited institutions and they. So inform the people them again say them people they also now they don't fall short now they not agree for give me then financial statement for make a audit them. So now that make we been do the public notice.
When you say no agree for give them financial statements, what's in it mean? Is it that people from Audit Service Sierra Leone go to the different entities? They refuse for present the audit?
No, they not go there. The law say by the 31st of March, they suppose for don't submit to the Auditor General. And maybe I want for to say they don't violate the PFM Act, the Audit Service Act. And you not only stop though, even they don't accept we create them as an institution. It inside it. They also don't violate them because it inside they don't accept say by the 31st of March. 3 months after the year don't elapse, they're supposed to submit the financial statement to the Auditor General.
How does it affect the general work we una dey do na audit service?
It not only affect the general work they do, but it affects the people them. Because them money they also supposed for audit. Now money where governments give them, money where they generate, money where na the people the money. So if we're not able for audits and work then day, it affects so many things. It affects service delivery. It affects accountability. It affects not only national but even internationally. So as if you as an entity, you don't receive money, you don't generate money, and more about the law, your law, the law will create you. Don't say you suppose for submit, you suppose for explain to the Auditor General how you generate money, how you spend the money, waiting don't left. Now your account, you supposed to explain all that to the Auditor General. So if you not agree for explain to the Auditor General, waiting they happen, the Auditor General not able for doing work. And when you watch again inside the PFM Act, it talks say 9 months. Where they are not elapsed, so 9 months, they're supposed for present the audited the report to the accountant general. So if you not able for give the auditor general, for like able for audit you, then you don't also violate another law again. So not one law you violate. And more about the people and concern is any money where you generate on their behalf, any money where the government give you now, then so react of the action and give you supposed to be accountable for them. So when you not agree for your financial statement, then it means you don't want to be accountable.
We they can look at the institution them way so far don't fail for submit, but una publishing the name because they fail for submit. Is it anything unique na the whole audit process? Now the first time this way this they happen say time passed and no go submit a financial statement?
No, we don't do one. Nothing what we don't do. And I go say like in the past, just after 3 months, we can just publish. But this time around, the Auditor General say and say, let we engage them. We not only publish you, maybe when the match done, we engage some of them. Some complied. We see say up to this time, we not go sit down the wait. Because how we the wait? It affects accountability, it affects the work of the Auditor General, it affects service delivery. So because of that, we decide say, let we publish now.
These documents where the institution they are not agree for Giona, is it that na they not get them or then just no one for be accountable? Because many times what auditor then can go, they not can get documentation, but with time they can provide that later.
Khadija, you know, this particular one here, so you very well know, say, every year by March, you suppose for give you financial statement to the Auditor General for let it able for auditor. And it is at the Auditor General in the Audit Service Act, it is at the PFM Act, when I work in document for the institutions there. And no say they don't know about the Audit Service Act, but they don't act where create the self talk say, when before March they done, you suppose for submit your financial statements to the Auditor General. So I'm asking a question for them, whether I get them, not get them, or waiting at the reason.
But is it the first time when the institution they behave so?
Not the first time this.
Now a pattern.
I go say na a pattern for some because
which shows they not take on our work serious.
No, now the people of Sierra Leone I believe say they not take serious and they don't want to be accountable. Because if people money the people the money they generate, then they're supposed to make sure say any money where they give them. We audit service, I can tell you say institution they take we serious because we your mandate now for we receive the financial statement from them, we audit. Not that they no go forgive, some go forgive. You go see when this press release don't come also now. You go see.
But they be really need for wait for Leona come out now the public for name and shame them before then give them financial records to now for Leona proceed to now audit processes.
It really not call for. Trust me, it really not call for because still when you know say you supposed for do, you don't need for wait until they can begin a name and shame you. You don't need for wait until they can for put pressure upon you. You know say this you supposed for do. Maybe Lona then I also. Una no say every day una supposed for can present. Una supposed for can do program. Una no go sit down and always pass the for begin the call. Hey Khadija, you supposed for can present to hey Mabel, it don't the time. You don't need for because you so loyal to the job where you do. You so like what you do. You know say this way they do so now in the interest of the people. You know they wait for let them call you.
What's in this failure for submitting financial statements for the FY 2025 they show? Lack of respect for public institution, the one that we hold the institution there, and also lack of respect for accountability, especially when it comes to taxpayers' money. There are penalties. Why would I not use them?
I can tell you, say, like, where are the top, the penalties then they match done. The Auditor General say and say, let us give this a human face. We are all humans. Let us see, let us give small time. But I can tell you, say, now that we don't publish this, very soon you will see the penalties they will go, the Auditor General will begin they impose.
What are some of the worst penalties?
Well, they go recommend to the Accountant General for letting all the salaries and other allowances.
Waiting that go show. Because if it be mean something to them, they're not go wait until when I reach that stage. They say, maybe, let them all their allowance there.
Khadija, believe say even before we reach to that all the allowance, even this effort we don't do so. Nobody no go let them put your institution in name, especially when you're not the vote controller and you're supposed to do this. You know go let them put on there. For if I don't go there so now, I can tell you say we go begin there. Even though like we they say they will not need for reach this particular stage, but nobody no go for them put in name na publicly. So also nobody no go for them right say they for hold on to in salary or any other benefits where they get. Nobody no go that.
The name and shaming strategy don't work for una before. They publish and so publicly.
Yes, it don't work. It don't work a lot because you go see like what they say. Even before they come now, so we don't begin to receive financial statement just after where we do public notice.
Let me go to some of the names and where did it. Because I see after una issued this yesterday, Budget Advocacy Network ban said been come out and say it's alarming that the entities here not they adhere to requirements as per the constitution. Now, whose institution then we talk about so?
Well, we talk about 44 public enterprises and 14 local councils.
Okay.
We in total now 58 institutions then. There are plenty. You get National Telecommunication Authority, you get Office of the Ombudsman, you get Sierra Leone Meteorological Agency, Parliamentary Service Commission, and it's by Kuruma University. Then plenty. You go into the councils there, you get Freetown City Council, you get Western Negawa District Council, Cambia District, Potsloko, the two councils then are Potsloko, Koinadugu, Falaba, Koidu New Sembel, Tonkolili, Kenema District Council, Bo District Council, the Tugna Bonds, and Moyamba District Council. So many. I say we get about 44 state-owned enterprises and 14 local councils. Then we not submit.
Them not submitting. You say not to the very first time this. When it be done they happen, waiting at the reason whether they give as to failing for meet the requirements like how it in at the law.
I can tell you, say maybe some are just flimsy excuse some go give where you know all water at all. But I want for let family know say no matter how long them fail for as they supposed for give. Because they go definitely give, and when they give, we they audit them. Not about say where you not give because you not give by the 31st of March. So if you can't give inside this May, they not they audit you. No. We they audit the institution. Because why? The work now for the people them. So definitely we expect say when we don't audit the institutions there, it improve service delivery. It add value to the work where the institutions they are so what then they do. The local councils them, it add value to them. Their state-owned enterprises, it add value to them. So you see, when you submit, the earlier you submit, you able for know the outcome of you audit, then you're able for do so many things.
Whose role then financial statements here they play in the whole audit service reports where the Auditor General reports can come on? Whose role this gets in the process ahead of the audit proper?
Now that document and then we look at Now the roadmap, that's what we look for, carry out the audit for that particular institutions and then. Because inside the financial statement, now they it go show almost money government we don't give them, now they go show almost money where them we don't generate, now they go show waiting sorry out organization give them, now they go show waiting themselves we don't disburse, waiting and spend, how they spend them money the day, whether they spend on the right way, whether when they be they spend, then go in line with the laws and whether the country, whether they comply with even their own very act way bringing them come into existence. Now they then go state again, waiting day, now the account. So now all that the original get for go look at where it the audit.
But when you talk earlier, you say whether them present or not, now get for do audits.
Definitely.
So if this not the way
No,
it
I
gets
mean-
critical role where it they play, how now go audit them?
Not that present now only when they present with the audit. Where I say now if they present late, if they present late like inside May now, because definitely it don't late. It don't late now. Because by the 31st of March, you suppose before the 31st of March, you suppose for them present. So you don't mean say because you for them present before the 31st of March, then today the 5th of May, if you can't present now, they say no, we know the audit. No, with the audit, now that's at the time for it. But if you not giving you financial statement, we're not going to able for audit you. Maybe that's just the fact.
So this year, another audit then?
No, if you give with the audit you. If you not give,
No, you say the one they don't give now, they don't late.
the one they will not give it. Not that they don't late, but late for submit. They don't violate. But when they give, and like the next month they give with the audit time.
Even aside this late for submit them financial records for the years, audit salon, una don't raise complain about seriousness on how even the recommendations one can put here in, here out, in una reports them. Institution them, knocking, take them serious. We can make even parliament, don't they talk about the same things and I need for carry forward them back the next years. What really they happen when it comes to public accountability for salon?
You know, the Auditor General we get is so concerned about public accountability. Now that make when you watch, you go see say the approach where we they use. Because definitely, Khadija, the rate at which the entities them they implement all these recommendations is low. Even though with this BNT we don't see small improvement on the go. So what the Auditor General do? They don't change their approach then they. Now you go see say now when it comes to audit recommendations, we got for sit down with the client. We not just go to an office, we do we recommendations then. Now we sit down with you, for can audit you now, we sit down with you, we see how we can able for put the recommendations then together. Recommendation where we know say it will be actionable. So excuse not there again. So you see say so many ways then the way they do work yesterday, not also we do and now. We don't change the approach. Even the way we do the audit self now, the approach don't they change. Today not just the books then, but now what will they do now? If you tell we say you suppose for like the councils they now they don't give you project. You say you don't do the project. You do an Balamuya checkpoint and then you don't do that project there. Khadija, the auditors then they go right now the site for go make sure all that in the approach don't they change. So when it comes to audit recommendations, the approach don't change. All way to make this approach don't change now. We want to see an improvement in the implementation of audit recommendations.
The over 50 entities we don't default now for the 2025 financial year, are they first-time defaulters or them be done they didn't the list of defaulters before?
Some then they were I believe because I not get the previous list then I am. But I believe say some then they were don't I not get the previous, I only get this present list with me now so. But like what I say, some don't they give. But again, maybe one thing where I don't unfortunately if I be no before don't count their institutions then they one of the things where the Auditor General not like where they happen where some don't they give. What thing they do now? You know, say you suppose for give you financial statements before the 31st of March. What is some they do now? Some they count then financial after we don't publish this public notice, then they count with the financial statement, that forwarding letter, what they do? Then they backdate them. Some go put 29th of March, some go put 30th of March. Looking as if we be not submit long term, then just come for camp, put we name Nayasu. But I want for use this particular money for let I tell the MDs them, the state-owned enterprises them, the local councils them, where they're going to listen to we records management. Not audit service not the joke with. So if you backdate, you forward the letter to we get records. And I'm not say it proper because if you send you financial statement to audit service 29th of March, no matter how that messenger they slow say, no matter how traffic they say, no matter how tension they or any kind of pressure, maybe 1 month for let you reach to we. No, that's too much.
Most of the institutions here believe say most times una can just threaten them, say penalties and but at the end of the day, una know they do nothing. Una don't ever get a situation where una penalize entity where fail for submitting financial report owner.
It don't happen. In fact, for penalize, it don't happen. If not only for submit financial statements, where you even for respond. So there's a general thing, or you don't penalize. Then it don't happen. It writes to the accountant general for withhold your salary and withhold other benefits then.
So for them over 50 entities here, when on the age stage for begin penalize? Because already on no say they don't left behind. They don't late for submit.
We do on the process now. That penalizing process now we do on now. Like where I say you see when the 31st done, the general he still say like give some chance. Let's see how best people can wait because 1 or 2 delays go day. They don't give that chance. 1 month don't pass. After that 1 month day, now at the stage now for let we able for use the power for penalize. Now that stage there we do right now.
What do you go say to the entities them in case they watch right now so they wrap up with you?
I want for let una able try as best as una can do for submit una financial statement to the Auditor General. That's go able because when I don't violate the PFM Act, when I don't violate the Audit Service Act, even the very act we create una, when I don't violate them, the people in the watch una, the people them, they really need for make una know say una take them serious. Waiting the position is una all, una not just una for una safe. Their positions they there now on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone. So I want for talk to una, make una submit una financial statement to the Auditor General because not only even the donors are watching. They're not good for this country. The donors they watch. So please, una submit una financial statement so that the Auditor General go able for doing work.
All right. Many thanks, Martin. We joined this morning for can talk about the notice on Apollo yesterday on institution them way don't late for submit them financial record and so that audit service salon go able for audit them for the financial year 2025. We hope say the institution there so where Martin don't name go send them financial record them so that audit service salon go able for proceed for do them work. Thank you. We join with this morning. We still continue the breakfast show and we can look at another issue this morning. We get for do with the Mentimagai School for the Blind. We don't come out and there is concern because of subvention where they say the government's not able to forgive it for a particular period of time. Well, we can talk to the headmaster at the Mentimagai School for the Blind where they join with shortly. But quickly, let's take this commercial break.
Wise men bank with UBA. Wise women too with UBA.
School pupils in Sierra Leone, do you have a creative writing skills? Would you love to win a brand new laptop and a scholarship grant worth up to 50,000 new leones? Then, this is your moment. The UBA Foundation, with support from UBA Sierra Leone, in collaboration with the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary School Education, is proudly launching the 5th edition of the 2025-2026 UBA National Essay Competition, as the UBA Sierra Leone has teamed up with the Institute for Legal Research and Advocacy for Justice, ILRAJ, to make it bigger and better. Are you a senior secondary school pupil anywhere in Sierra Leone? Then get ready to showcase your ideas. Write a handwritten essay of not more than 500 words on the topic gender-based violence in schools, causes, consequences, and solutions. And yes, the rewards are exciting. First prize, a brand new laptop plus a 50,000 new leones scholarship grant. Second prize, 30,000 new leones. And third prize, 20,000 new leones. Remember, your essay must be handwritten. not typed. Upon submission, please include your full name, passport photograph, your age, town and district, school name, and of course, the name and phone number of your parents.
It's welcome back. It's still Iwaji Breakfast Show where they come to you live on Liberty Online TV. And like we tell you now, this segment where they can look at the Milton Magai School for the Blind. Now then they celebrate 70-year anniversary, but a lot of challenges there with the school on the gates and success stories as well where the headmaster can share with we and how then they now in terms of achievements and challenges as in they celebrate, because we learn say then still a struggle with the issues of subvention. We don't be one of the major challenge them with the school don't they get for very long time. Good morning, salutary, and welcome to the Breakfast Show, headmaster at the Milton Magai School for the Blind. Good morning.
Good morning, Madam Presenter, and good morning to listeners and viewers.
Just take we back first how it don't sound like. We know say when they celebrate 70-year anniversary, we mean say the school don't come from a very long way. Yeah. But how it don't actually sound like?
Thank you very much. It has been good, and also I would say it has also come along with some challenges, but the successes, we not go overshadow them with the challenges, because life in general is always full of challenges. And even if they run a home when mama, papa and pikin, challenges then day, but 70 years of education for visually impaired children. Now, first of all, a very big and laudable venture with the government of Sierra Leone. Then been take that kind of decision there for get the Milton Magai School for the Blind, where me go describe as a cradle for disability education in Sierra Leone. And since that time there, the Milton Magai School for the Blind, not only a school, but now also a boarding, get a boarding facility. We get about 93 picking them. And over the years, we don't educate thousands of visually impaired picking them. We don't go through secondary school, university, and we don't take work now very important offices in this country. So 70 years has been years of good memory times. It has also been years of they get some challenges. We as a school, we not forget.
So you're talking about the boarding school, for example, because we know say even the full-blown schools, some not able to maintain them, border them, then they don't close them for different reasons.
Yes.
How the Milton Magai School for the Blind don't they manage the aspects of the school, the border?
You know, the one that we start that school, been decide say, then go get a boarding home at the Milton Magai School for the Blind for a simple reason. If somebody is blind and they come up from a home, they cannot school, challenges go there. In fact, that person is prone to accident at all times. So the boarding home at that time, they now for like 48 to 50 picking them, then we make them. But they like today will get about 93 picking them. Which tells you say, we don't overstretch, but thankfully we get another structure. We currently one NGO they put up for we. We very soon the picking and go move there. We go really ease that kind of problems there. So forget a boarding school for visually impaired kids. Now a very big help where the government or the one that we start the school been think of, but also easy for run body home, because inside there you get for feed the picking them 3 times, you get for look after the health issues, you get for look after their learning materials, and a lot of other things them where you really get for address. So in the body home, but at the moment I will tell you say, with support from the government of Sierra Leone, and other donor partners, individuals, religious bodies, we don't thrive and we don't do well for keep the body home running.
The boarding home, we say una they keep on running. What's in some of the source of funding them? Where una don't they get for keep on running?
Yeah, we get the first fund has always go be the government of Sierra Leone through subventions, and we also get people, any other person, individuals, organizations, institutions can come and donate to we whatever they get, either food items, clothing, toiletries. Government also they provide learning materials for picking away in secondary school or university. So those are the things those are the people actually where they fund, both permanent and primary funder, now the government of Sierra Leone. And we never forget the other people are waking chipping with whatever they get and for help the school going.
How often is subvention there so from governments can come?
Yes, so when they start the school, subvention now be like quarterly subventions, 3 months, 6 months. Then they get serious challenges because subvention where you supposed to receive for 3 months, sometimes you know they receive until after 9 months at the time when they start the school. But between 2018 to now, the minister at the time, Dr. David Senge, we sit down together with her and tell her and say, this quarterly subvention, we get a lot of delays in that. So let we go to annual subvention, because if they give subvention for 3 months, then that subvention, they get until 9 months. It's like you are going to 1 year. So Dr. David Senge, when I was Minister of Basic Education at the time, was very willing and ready, prepared for drive into that annual subvention day. So we sit down together and say, let's start going to annual subvention. So we begin to receive the annual subvention. And I must say that honestly and sincerely, since we come into annual subvention, there has been great and marked improvement with the way government they dispose the annual subvention to the schools.
So every year they receive on a subvention on time?
Yeah, every year we get with subventions. Every year from January to December, we get the annual subvention day. Then we get them on time.
So is it that government prioritize on our own subvention because other schools them would only see the SLTU can come out on a strike raising concerns because of their own subvention?
Yes, but not going to take that government take we more important past the other schools. But the fact is, about the radical inclusion. I mean, the radical inclusion means every child should be allowed to go to school, including disabled children, children picking away the underserved areas. So for I would tell you that government they pay so much attention for make sure we get that subvention. There's no sooner January comes, we are there get our subvention.
Because with me they ask this year of subvention.
Yes.
Yesterday there is this rumor going out now the social media say we not only for 4 months without on a subvention. No. So since we get you now as the headmaster of the school, you go finally you confirm if not true soon I don't go for 4 months without subvention.
Absolutely not. We not go for 4 months without subvention. Maybe people they forget say now 3 months the school they get subvention for. We done they be the delay. But now we're not even late again for the open. So the school they open, picking and they come school. But because of the annual subvention now, they get subvention in January and then they run down onto December. So we not get any more delay. In fact, if you will be a witness, today they say, hey, blind school picking and they go school, no blind school picking and up to now they host. But that is a thing of the past. And when then they be happen, you they see Boku thing that they go wrong at the school because picking and not able for go school. Even the secondary picking and self can find it very challenging for access the secondary education. But because we don't roll over to annual subvention, that has been a thing of the past since 2020. Yes, since 2020.
What's in what they do with the subvention where government say give?
Subvention are where government they give it like for feed, they picking them for also provide for them transportation, buy fuel into the vehicle where government give we through the Ministry of Basic Education in 2022. We they buy fuel with them. We also they buy some papers where the picking and they use, particularly for the primary schools, But feeding in itself, they go and we also they pay auxiliary staff. The auxiliary staff, that means say the securities, the cleaners, all of them, and then the cooks them. Now through that subvention, they pay them. In fact, I will tell you, say that particular payment, the salaries, they go with most of the subvention where they get, because that they go, government own minimum wage now. That will for pay the 1,200. Yes, even though, yes, we get some staff them as well, where we know they reach that amount there, but we do we level best, we best for make sure say we achieve what in government say. So that's what we use the subvention for.
Because
we get about 12 staff where we get for pay through the subvention. We get for feed the picking them 3 times a day. We get for buy fuel for take the picking them to and from their secondary schools. We get for buy papers, that learning materials as well from the subvention. And we get for do some repairs where if bathroom get breakdown, if dormitories and get breakdown, bed or plumbing system, now through that subvention they would use for.
A good you don't make mention of the condition of how now they use the money and repairs especially. I see a video about a week ago from the School for the Blind Atina Kono, where the condition where then that particular video day not seem for the in line with what they expect when come to repairs. So for that kind of school, for example, the one the way they not just the one of Freetown, but other parts of the country, how now they cater for them? Because even they picking them other person they be interviewing at the video, be they express the challenges where they get for feeding, the rooms them outside and day, the condition of the beds them, and all of that now be an issue.
So make I say this, you know that every school gets your need. The need that the Milton Magai School for the Blind might not be the need for Kwedu School for the Blind. Although, yes, the Milton Magai School for the Blind get larger population, but we all belong to the special needs institutions. We get an organization set where we establish, where we always they bring conversation. So when it comes to repairs, yes, we they do repairs, but sometimes when we know say, the repairs they're very huge, we they write to other partners so that they will come and help we. Because if we say we get for feed the picking them through the subvention, pay salaries and do all of that through that subvention day, all of that will be used just on repairs. So waiting we they do, we they approach people them for letting can help with the approach partners, organizations where we know say themselves go able for help we for undertake certain activities them where we know able for do. That's all na part of complementing government's efforts for access the education for visually impaired picking. So if they mention about Kono, yes, it is possible that then they face those challenges. But I'll go on for say that the administration also, if I want to, yesterday we were together, the administration of Kono, we always share ideas. The administration also is very, very up to the task for make sure say them put that kind of situation there in order, because picking them outside and Dave, particularly blind picking them, always get for be very, very decent. You always get for be health friendly so that we go prevent them from all kind of illnesses. So now then they may also know they say that 100% the Milton Magai School for the Blind is good at everything 100%. We need help. We need assistance all the time, you know. But waiting at the try for mention is that the subvention they give we use them into those activities. But if sometimes with their huge expenditure, we can also approach other partners there for help we along the lines.
Is it true that you been get for approach a certain bank for take loan?
No,
just for look after the students?
No, absolutely. no, absolutely not. In fact, I don't know waiting a trust. I don't know waiting a loan. I have never loaned any resources in this country from any bank for run an institution now. This Milton Magai School for the Blind is a government institution, so it is the responsibility of government for always provide those subventions, and they do that right now accordingly. So there's nothing like taking loans from any bank or from anybody for run the Milton Magai School for the Blind.
What in our immediate needs them currently?
As a boarding school, we need more support in the area of food items, medicines, learning materials, even vehicle. I tell you, say, the Ministry of Basic Education in April of 2022 provide we a mini bus of 15-seater, of course. But now we don't really stretch. For example, the secondary picking them, we get over 30 secondary school picking them, where we take to school from West Africa Methodist Collegiate School, right down to the annual secondary school. So we get all of them picking in day. So we need a very big bus now. We go able for take all of them picking in day. Feeding 3 times a day, now we picking in day eat. So you go see how much 93 picking will they feed them. They really try through the subvention we government they give we for feed them picking in the medicines. We get 3 nurses then at the school when our government send them. Of course, government also can supply with medicines, but we need more medical supplies for really upkeep and maintain the health situation of them picking and they, because what you can fear sometimes if the picking is sick and they go to the homes, then they stay there for 3 weeks, 4 weeks without coming to school, and we don't really want to lose the picking them for that long period. They rather for keep them at school. When they're not well, we give them medical supplies, or we treat them at the school, the nurses them within at the school. So we really get a lot of other needs we want the people for help we into and for really address, so that they will continue for make the Milton Magai School for the Blind a very, very good place.
Not only for picking and waking the transition from the school they go university or public life, but also current pupils and then at the school waking always on the raise concern about them brails and what they use at the school.
Yes.
How about that? So I get enough brails currently?
You know, learning materials not go do all the time. In 2023, the Ministry of Basic Education supply we braille materials, even embosser, frames, stylos, even uniforms for the picking them. In 2024, the Ministry of Communication and Innovation help we with laptop computers, digital recorders for picking them with the secondary school and university. In fact, all the one that they don't distribute them. So if you ask me right now, I will tell you, see, additionally, we get more picking we don't come into secondary school. We don't get recorders. We get more picking we don't come secondary school. We don't get laptop computers. So in as much as the government and other donor partners, they help we along the lines for get all of them things are sorted out. But we also get needs for the learning materials and the frames, stylos, because they want the day, even if they day, but they can spoil, they can run out. So you just forget them, for replace them, particularly for picking with the access to school for the first time. So if you admit picking now last academic year, you don't get frame. So you get for provide frame and stylus for that picking. If you admit picking last year, you know, get a laptop computer for go to secondary school. You get for provide laptop computers for that. But that no means say we not only get assistance from government and donor partners. We don't get those assistance, but we need more assistance for kind of way, so that every child will continue to get a frame, a stylus, and a laptop computer for continuing school.
So at 70, waiting as you know the current headmaster, waiting you go say the Milton Magai School for the Blind they celebrate at 70.
They celebrate successes, starting with the educational sector, to music, and a lot of other areas. Now to the education sector, we don't educate a lot of blind and visually impaired picking them, or big man and big woman there now. We don't work and serve this country. We don't serve in different capacities, either as teachers, administrators, nationally and even internationally. We get a lot of people at the moment. They're in a university where they pass Becky and Wax exams fine one, where they pursue courses in different areas like law. In fact, for the very first time in Sierra Leone, we get the very first visually impaired lawyer. We graduated last year from the Law School of Sierra Leone. So we celebrate all the kind of thing, and it gets over 5-6 of them now within our University of Makeni and University of Sierra Leone, where they pursue courses in law. We also get picking within our gender studies, within our peace studies, mass comm, and a lot of other areas we're picking the venture into now. Even now, Milton Magai will get picking people in the teaching area where they pursue courses in law. So we celebrate many successes where the school don't go through. Any area of music, we are not for forgets the Milton Magai School for the Blind Now he produced the Musical Flames. Now he produced the MB Attilas, the Samboy Richie, Ali Conte, all of them 5 producers, yeah. Silan Kuchi, all of them 5 producers, yeah. Now the Milton Magai School for the Blind really, really produced them. And in fact, I will tell you, even at 70 now, over the years, we'll not get a dance band. But now, thankfully, the Morgan family, where then Papa was the first chairman of the Blind Welfare Society, where really started the Milton Magai School for the Blind, don't provide with new brand instruments where we will also continue for use for promote music in the school. Additionally, Madam Jenny Tijankela, for the first time, don't give we a brass band. In fact, this past Sunday, now we march in the street of Freetown. It will be really good. If we can't watch, we will blind picking at the march, and we all the march from Buxton Church right onto U building. The military band be there with we own Milton Magai School for the Blind brass band safe be there with we march alongside. So we get a brass band now at the school. We get a dance band as well at the school now. So we safe now. Then we invite we for playing a Thanksgiving them. That's all now part of inclusion. We also they celebrate a lot of women them now. You know, mid 10 years. Inside the 70 years as an administrator of the school. One thing we are grateful, one thing we are going to be very boastful about, during my time as an administrator, I get more females than we go into the university. Before my time, now only 2 visually impaired female would enter Frobe College. But now, I mean, I get up to about 6, 7 of them. We don't go through Frobe College now. So I will celebrate that day. At 70, now we get a lot of graduates, a lot of people. We really don't go through Milton Magai School for the Blind and don't make themselves very useful.
All right. Many thanks for joining me this morning for can talk about the successes and challenges as on they celebrate 70-year anniversary. It'll be a pleasure for get you this morning as on they mark this milestone anniversary.
Thank you very much, Khadija, and thank you, Mabel. Thank you.
All right, now they end this edition of the Breakfast Show this morning. Many thanks to the entire production team who supports we for bringing this edition come to you. Mina Khadija Bangura, they say have a good day.
All right, well, till we meet again, Mabel Kabade, so get a lovely day and goodbye.
Building tomorrow today with Rightmove. Looking for quality, reliability, and innovation in your next big build? Choose Rightmove Engineering and Construction, Sierra Leone's trusted name in transforming ideas into enduring structures. We don't just build projects, we craft landmarks that stand the test of time. From state-of-the-art offices and modern homes to fuel stations, water systems, and infrastructure, our team delivers precision, passion, and perfection. At Rightmove, we are not following industry standards, we are setting them. Through cutting-edge technology, uncompromising safety, and sustainable solutions, we are building a brighter, stronger, and safer Sierra Leone. Visit us at 54 Campbell Street, Freetown, or call 078399475 or 077504338. Rightmove Engineering and Construction. Building quality, building trust, building the future.
Wise men bank with UBA. Wise women too with UBA.
School pupils in Sierra Leone, do you have a creative writing skills? Would you love to win a brand new laptop and a scholarship grant worth up to 50,000 new leones? Then, this is your moment. The UBA Foundation, with support from UBA Sierra Leone, in collaboration with the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary School Education, is proudly launching the 5th edition of the 2025-2026 UBA National Essay Competition, as the UBA Sierra Leone has teamed up with the Institute for Legal Research and Advocacy for Justice, ILRAJ, to make it bigger and better. Are you a senior secondary school pupil anywhere in Sierra Leone? Then get ready to showcase your ideas. Write a handwritten essay of not more than 500 words on the topic gender-based violence in schools, causes, consequences, and solutions. And yes, the rewards are exciting. First prize, a brand new laptop plus a 50,000 new loans scholarship grant. Second prize, 30,000 new loans. And third prize, 20,000 new loans. Remember, your essay must be handwritten, not typed. Upon submission, please include your full name, passport photograph, your age, town and district, school name, and of course, the name and phone number of your parent, guardian, or teacher. Submit your essay at any UBA branch, MBSSE regional office nationwide, or the ILRAJ office, or send us a scanned copy to cfc-leon@ubagroup.com. For more information, please call us on 078 200 200 or 099 22 11 22. Deadline for submission, April 30th, 2026. So, sharpen your pen, share your ideas, and be the voice for change. Visual impaired students are also encouraged to apply. The UBA Foundation National Essay Competition, Unlocking Young Talent and Shaping the Leaders of Tomorrow. Write it, submit it, win it.
Where heritage meets progress, Sierra Leone welcomes a new chapter of regional cooperation. From the 4th to the 8th of May, Sierra Leone will play host to a vital regional dialogue, the 32nd Conference of Directors General of Customs, WCO West and Central Africa Region.
It is my distinct honor on behalf of the government and people of Sierra Leone to warmly welcome all distinguished delegates to our shores for the upcoming 32nd Conference of the Director General of the WCO-WCA region. From the 4th to the 8th of May, Sierra Leone will proudly host this important regional gathering, bringing together leaders and experts committed to advancing customs excellence across our region. Guided by this year's theme, a customs that protects society through its vigilance and commitment, we reaffirm our shared vision for modern, adaptive, and resilient customs administration.
This important gathering will focus on strengthening regional cooperation, improving border security, and advancing trade facilitation at a time when customs administrations are adapting to changing global trade and digital transformation. Sierra Leone remains committed to modernization, innovation, and efficient border management. Looks forward to contribute meaningfully to the practical solutions and the future of customs administration in the region.
On behalf of the Board of Directors and management of the National Revenue Authority, I welcome you to Sierra Leone with warm hospitality.
Join us and experience the best of Sierra Leone's hospitality.
Watching Liberty Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV.